Now we talked about the area formula for a triangle in the last video. And just in case you didn't watch the last video, or maybe you forget, the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. Now, you may ask, how do I find the base and the height of a triangle? Well, every triangle has multiple bases and multiple heights depending on how you look at it. So I have 3 different drawings of the same triangle here. So what I'm going to do is try to identify different ways to look at the base and the height of a triangle. Now, the height of a triangle is interesting. Our height has to have a couple of characteristics. It has to be perpendicular. That's a big word. Perpendicular to the base. And it has to come from the vertex that is opposite the base. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about perpendicular. If you remember perpendicular lines, it means that they are related to each other by a 90-degree angle. So the base and the height have to be related to each other by a 90-degree angle. And then also the height has to come from the vertex. And remember, vertex is that intersection of the at the middle of the angle there, of the 2 sides of an angle. So we're going to look at the vertex that is opposite the base. So let's first identify our base. I'm going to start with this side of the triangle as my base. So that is my base. I could have chosen any side, but that's what I'm going to choose for my side. So the vertex that is opposite that base is that point. And then I'm going to draw a line that is approximately, granted, if I did it for real, I would need to have a protractor and I would need to measure a 90-degree angle. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this kind of freehand, but you'll get the idea anyway. So I'm going to drop my height and try to make it appear to be, anyway, a 90-degree angle to that base. So this would be my height for that base. But I have other options for a base, right? So I could choose this side as my base. So what if this is my base? So this would be my vertex that is opposite the base. And now I'm going to turn my tablet that I'm working on so I can get a better idea of where my 90-degree, I almost have to kind of extend my base out here a little bit to find my 90-degree angle. I'm not doing as good a job of drawing a straight line this time, but you kind of get the idea that my 90-degree angle would kind of come out that way. So this would be my height. I just want to reiterate that this base, this distance is the base. It doesn't include my little dashy lines, out there. That was just to help me draw a 90-degree angle from the vertex. One more opportunity for base and height. I could use this as my base. That means that this vertex is opposite the base. Again, I'm going to draw my little dashy line out here to help me gauge how I'm going to draw my height as a 90-degree angle to my base. And so this would be my height. So again, this part does not, this dashy line part does not count as part of the base. The distance of the base is just the actual part that's attached to the triangle. So I hope this helps you to help you identify the base and the height of a triangle.